What's up, YouTube? It's the Dawn, where shit gets real. And today, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I'm going to keep it real with you guys and say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hitting the subscriber button. I want to say thank you to a couple people and a couple groups. Now, if I forget your name, I'm sorry. I'm just doing this off the top of my brain. This is probably like the 5th or 6th time I recorded this video, so I'm tired of recording it. And whatever I say in this one is it. Okay? So thank you, Matt Cully. Thank you, Mark Guggen. Matt Guggen did the artwork for this YouTube and my Facebook channel. I think that's how you say his last name, Mark Guggen or something like that. I can't remember. Thank you, OBS. Thank you, UL. Thank you, Cloud Compound. Thank you, Turtle Drops. Thank you, Bombshell Elixirs. Thank you, Pope Juice. And there's probably a lot more. Flavor Faber Cafe. I can never say that name. You can. There's a lot of people. Thank you so much. If I forgot your name, I forgot your company, I do apologize. Thank you, Drip Coat. Drip Coat is sponsoring one of my giveaways. All the winners will receive juice. Thank you so much, by the way. That juice is really good. It's good. And I'm not saying that because they're sponsoring my giveaway. It's really good. It's some good juice. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for putting up with my learning curve, especially with the mic situation in my early videos. And this thank you is for the 2,000 subscribers. Thank you for putting up with, you know, my cell phone videos, my mic issues. I even got Facebook issues right now. I want to make my Facebook page a little bit better. I noticed sometimes somebody posted a hand check. Bam, this is what I'm rocking with. What you rocking with? And when I go to respond, I couldn't post a picture. So I'll work those kinks out. Thank you for everybody's participating in the contest. 98% of you guys were, you know, did it correctly. Some people were pinging me numbers. Some people were posting on the wrong picture. Post on the thread. The contest will end tomorrow at midnight. I will screenshot all of the entries to make sure you're not changing your number. And sometime Wednesday, I will just post that picture of that tube without the black marker on it, the same exact picture, so that you know that I'm honest, and it'll be the same picture without that scrabble over the number. Thank you for all you guys that are participating in that. Oh, another thing is concerning Drip Coat. Their website had a boo-boo on it. They were charging $8 for shipping, which is highway robbery, and I would not order from them with $8 shipping. But somebody noticed it, sent me a message, and I sent it to them, and they fixed it. It's zero shipping, $0, $0 for shipping. And on top of that, for this boo-boo, I can share this code with you for 30% off. Put the code Juice Junkie. You'll get 30% off. 30% is a good percentage off. That's a good percentage. Usually it's like 10 or 5. 30 is good. You know, it brings down the price tremendously. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. I'm not really going to be reviewing anything today. Just really saying thank you. Probably talk about some things that's kind of bothering me. But let me take a tote of this. I got this juice from Non-South. It's called, I think it's Supernova, Nova something. Let me make sure. Supernova, yeah, Supernova. Now, usually Non-South has really good juice. Their serial killer, I believe they, you know, changed the recipe back in November, but they claim they didn't. But, you know, serial killer is still good. I still find myself buying it to this day. I'll go into a vape shop and be looking for something and can't really find nothing that I really like. And I'll say, oh, just give me some serial killer. And I've done that, you know, plenty of times. I got to stop doing it because I got too much of that shit. And, you know, it's good, but you get tired of it after a while. And I'm tired of it. I don't know why I keep buying it. But I did buy this. This right here was disappointing. This is not the worst one I got from them. But this is probably the second worst one I got from them. This tastes like you know, it's not a bad flavor. It's not like horrible, like gag or nothing. It's just extremely too sweet for me. And that's just for me. You may like really sweet vapes, but this one tastes like a pink Starburst. It's really, 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 really sweet though. And I got it in here right now. Let me take a toke. Yeah, it's really sweet. If I did this all day, I would get a super headache. Now the coils I have in here is kind of interesting. Now I don't know about you guys, but me, matter of fact, I'm just gonna flash up a picture, but because you guys aren't gonna be able to see that, so let me pause this and throw up a picture real quick right now. Okay, so that is this. It's called Chasing Coils, Premium Clapton Coils. As you can see, while it's still in focus, you can get it in single, fused, or staggered. Okay, so you can get them ranging anywhere from point 0.4, well, from 0.55 down to 0.15. And they come in staggered, fused, or single. Now the single coils cost 10, the staggers cost, the fused costs 12, and the staggers cost 15. And you get two coils in there. The coils come like this, the leads are like this, not like this, like you would put in a K-Fun or a Tay-Fun or a sub-tank MIDI RBA section. The leads go in the opposite direction. No, the leads are going to come like this, one low, one high. And I believe I think it's 4 wraps. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 wraps. But you can unwrap, take one wrap, one wrap off, or it's enough room to maybe add one more wrap, but it would be tight. They're ultrasonically cleaned, so that you can get a better flavor and get all whatever residue was on it. Now the diameter was between 0.25 and 0.3 millimeters. I stuck a 0.25 rod in there. It was a little loose. Stuck a 0.3 in there, and it was, a 3 millimeter, and it was a little snug. But again, you can change that diameter, stick a rod in there, pull them really tight. You can change that, but I'm just letting you know how it comes stock. So it's anywhere between 0.25 and 3 millimeters in diameter. Now, the only issue I have with this is the price. Just me looking at it as a consumer, 15 bucks for 2 coils. Now, for you, that might be a good price. But for me, just me, to you, that might be great, fine. Now, I do understand the labor that goes into making those coils. I do understand that because I've ruined a lot of fucking Canthor trying to make those coils. But for me, I would like to have seen maybe 2 sets of coils in there for 15 bucks. That would be a bargain, or it would be a good price for me. Now, speaking to one of the guys over there, he said, his competition charges way more than him, and that's all fine and good, but just, I won't be buying this competition, but this one was it's just a little pricey. That's just in my opinion. But yeah, you can find them on Facebook, Chasing Coils. I did pay for this with my own money. I got it from my local vapor shop. And now the way it performs really good. Right now I got this at 80 watts. Let me take a toke. Flavor's good. Had no problems out of the coils thus far. I had them for a couple of days, and it's no problem. But yeah, for those of you that want to experience something like that, you can buy it. Now I do know that there's some sellers on eBay that sells those crazy coils as well. So you can get it like this, that it's ultrasonically clean, comes in a little tube, or you can get his competition, or you can get this. I'm not here to promote anything. I'm just giving you. I'm not even reviewing it. I'm just telling you guys about it because I wasted a lot of coils trying to make these. I said thank you. I told you about the code. There's a lot of rumors going on right now with the damn IPv4. Now let me tell you something. I've owned every Pioneer For You device there is. Everyone. Yes. IPv2, IPv2S, IPv3, IPv2 mini. I didn't own the IPv2 30 watt, IPv4, IPv3. I've owned them all, right, or mostly all of them, and I've never had a problem with them. Never, not one. Now the IPv3 that I have, it doesn't have a charging port on it, but there was like a big scare with these things. People were charging them and it was messing up the battery, so Pioneer For You just took the charging port. My suggestion is just don't even use the charging ports on them. it's probably not good for your battery anyway. And then there's people that's taking it to the extreme. They got they know they got a bad device, right? And they keep making videos on that bad device. Send that device back. Get a brand new one and see if you have the same problems. Don't keep, okay, this one fucked up one of your batteries. Okay, this one is all janky. Let me take one of these batteries out. The guy takes a battery, puts one battery in and says, oh, look, it's discharging this battery. Oh, he puts a battery in and does like this. Takes it off camera. Takes a tow to something else. And then says, oh, yeah, this device is warm. It's warm. Stick one of those probes at it, Let us see how warm it is. I got one, a little laser probe. Then he sticks the battery on the charger and says, look, it's discharging my battery. There's only one battery in it and it's not on. Dude, you made a video a couple of days ago saying that it discharged one of your batteries down below, 3.2 volts or something. You got a bad device. Send it back. So sometimes, people jump on bandwagons when some person has a problem. They jump on that bandwagon and spread all these rumors. And I'm not saying that they didn't have a bad device. They probably did. Shit, everybody. When you're mass producing something, there's bound to be problems. Just think about it. When you go to work, mad with your wife, mad at your kids, your dog just died, mad at your girlfriend, you're mad at your wife and your girlfriend and your other girlfriend. You mad with all the three women in your life, mad with your kids, and then you go put together a transmission on that Ford. You work in Michigan. Somebody in California buys that car that when you were mad, you torqued down one of the bolts too tight, or you didn't torque down one of the bolts tight enough, and you made the transmission. Now the guy in California's got that car and his transmission falls apart. It doesn't mean that, that Fords are all bad. It means that, you got a bad one. Hope that was a good scenario to say. It was a little lengthy, but I like Pioneer for you. I mean, I like their devices. Also like Sigelli, however you want to say it, Sigley. I like those devices too. But all of them are going to have issues. All of them. Even this SX, they had issues. They had paint issues. Mine had fit and finish issues. There's a dude that I know personally. He had his for 2 weeks and the charger port's gone up. And I know they guarantee the charger port different than they warranty the chip. One's 1 year. This one's 3 months. It's always, things are always going to have issues. So just know that going into it. You get a bad issue, make sure you get it from some place where you can send it back. And I had a few jellyfishes. A couple of them had issues. Things are going to have issues. People have issues with eye sticks. People say, this right here. Some people say their battery only lasts them 3 hours. I'm gonna tell you what. Yesterday I had. I'm gonna put the setup I had on here yesterday. Yesterday I had this Crown Tank. Because I had an open house yesterday. By the way, I'm a real estate agent. So if you're in another state, I can still help you buy or sell your home. I'm not going to fly to your state and put my sign in your front yard and says, hey, it's for sale by Donald. No, but I can refer you to somebody in your area. You can still pick your own agent to work with you. And for using me as a referral, I will get you a mod of your choice to test out your smoke detectors. Now that I finished plugging my real estate business, yesterday I had an open house, and I didn't want to be bothered with dripping, and I left the house about 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Had this set to 80 watts all day long. I didn't get home till about 7:30. I just kept refilling this tank, and when I got home and I plugged this thing up, because it doesn't tell you the battery level. It's just like a little picture of a battery. You don't know the battery level until you plug a charge up to it. When I plugged that charge up to it, it's at 32%. I vaped all day at 80 watts on a 0.26 ohm coil. Let me take a toke. There's other people that's saying, hey, they're getting 2 days out of these things. So the dude that only gets a day or 3 hours out of it, dude, you probably got a bad device. Or the dude that says it gets hot after 10 times it takes a vape, probably got a bad device. Send it back. Remember, this is a really cheap device. Now, I love this little device. I think you get a lot for it. You get a good bang for your buck with this device. I said that from day one. Forget about the temperature control. It does it differently. I'm not going to say it doesn't work. It just does it differently. But just throwing that out the window, forgetting all about it. $50. Some places got them for $43. $43 for an 80-watt device. And I think it's a great little device. You just plug it up, charge it every night. You should be good all day. Let me take a toke. You can even put egos on this thing. Come with a fucking ego adapter. So I think this is a great little device. What else I wanted to say? Told you about Facebook. I'm trying to fix the Facebook. Thank the groups. Talked about the IPV. Like I said, the contest will end tomorrow at midnight. Told you about the coupon code and the shipping issue with this. I think that's about it. I don't want to make this video too damn long. Take a toke of this. This is some Mr. T. Drip coat Mr. T. Got it in this Troy 1X. Temperature control. I got some, was that tempered nickel. I've been raving about that tempered nickel. It's so much easier to work with. It's almost like working with Kanthal. It's not as soft as regular nickel. And I believe Lightning Vapes is starting to sell tempered nickel, because before the only place you can get it from was from the UK. So now Lightning Vapes will have it. Now I know Lightning Vape sells on Amazon. So I haven't checked Amazon lately. Let me check Amazon real quick and see if they have tempered nickel. Amazon. Let's see. Come on, let's go fast. Here. I don't see it. Let me see. And 200. Let's see. I do see Lightning Vapes on Amazon, but I don't see their tempered. They may have it on there, but I'm not going to sit here and search through Amazon right now. But yeah, I usually get my Kanthal from Amazon. It's a good price. Like right now, I'm looking at 100 feet of 26 gauge for $5.49. That's Kanthal, and it's prime, it's free shipping. And I'm looking at 30 gauge nickel, 100 feet for $7.75. So I always get my Kanthal from Amazon. It comes in 2 days, free shipping. Let me take a toke. So yeah, thank you so much. I will screenshot. Remember, Tuesday at midnight. It's done. 95% of you guys did it right. Some people were fucking messaging me the numbers. Some people were messaging it on Facebook. Let me tell you something real quick. Some people were complaining, why did I do it on Facebook? Listen, I did it on Facebook because I wanted to do it on Facebook, and I'm not trying to be smart. It just is what it is. If your job you can't do it because of your job or blah, blah, blah. Listen, you probably got that job because you're smart. So I'm sure you're smart enough to figure out how to do it. I'm sure you're smart enough to figure out how to, if you really want to enter in that contest, I'm sure you're smart enough to figure out how to enter in that contest. I'm not going to sit here and tell you step by step how to do it, but I'm sure you're smart enough to do that. If your job says, oh, you know what, you can't have Facebook, you can't have this, you can't have it, that means you're pretty smart or something. You got probably a high position job. I know about those because I had a job like that. And guess what? I was smart enough to figure out a way around it. And I'm sure you're probably smart enough to figure out a way around it. Now, I tried the YouTube way. I'm not going to do it in the YouTube comments because the YouTube comments is a headache. You know, it's easier for me on Facebook. So here it is. It is what it is. I'm sorry if you don't have Facebook. I'm so sorry. But that's just the way it is. I'm sorry. A lot of people have entered, so I guess there's no problem for them. I can't please everybody, and I'm not going to sit here just to try to please you. And I'm not trying to be smart, not trying to be an asshole, but I just can't please everybody, and I damn sure just can't do something just to please you. Okay? So with that being said, thank you so much for entering. Like I said, you guys can go to USPS, get a printable label, email it to me. I'll put it on a label. I'll put it on a box. Make sure it's a priority box because priority boxes are free. Just don't get like a first class shipping. Do a priority so I can go there and get the box and ship it out to you. If you just do like first class, that means I have to provide the box. I got to tape it up. If you do priority, all the stuff is provided to me. So let's try to make this a smooth transaction. I want you to have your stuff as fast as possible with no headaches. Again, thank you, 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 thank you so much for watching. I said 1,000 times. Let me take a tote. But before I take a tote, if you know somebody that's on the stinkies and you see them more than once or twice a week, you got some old equipment, give them your old equipment. Tell them how airflow works, tighten up the airflow, explain the battery safety, let them know there's plenty of other juice options out there. If they like it, come back to you in a week, steer them in the right direction. Steer them in the right direction. Now, I think Kangaroo's coming out with a new setup with a sub tank and a little box. It's not the K box, but it's something that you can charge USB. I'm not sure if it has a battery or not, but I think Kangaroo's coming out with a starter kit that looks promising. I haven't really looked into it yet, but something like that, something 20 to 30 watts. You can do a lot with 30 watts. That way they don't have to keep buying new devices. Don't get them that pin where you just hit the button and it gives you whatever you get. Let me take a tote and say goodbye. Till the next time, pay it forward, and thank you so much for watching.